Thank you so much for watching the previous video. The weather is getting better. I'm very excited that I have to go to the park and I don't have to bring a lot of jackets. It's good, it's good. Today, I want us to speak about the power of rejection. A lot of times when we encounter rejection, we feel discouraged, we feel disappointed. Sometimes we cry. Sometimes we feel like, oh, this is the end of the world. But I want to speak to you about people who faced real challenges with rejection. I don't want to speak about my personal story, but I want to bring in guys. There is an NFL player, former NFL player called Collins Kaepernick. He struggled to find schools that could accept him as a quarterback in the NFL. He wrote to so many schools, but he got a lot of rejections. If you go on Netflix, you will be able to watch his story and you will be shocked how resilient he was. Remember, he was a kid in between. He was like African American and then like he was African, so he was in between, and because of that he felt a lot of insecurities, he felt a lot of rejection. But I like the power of resilience that he used not to give up. I don't know where you are in your life and I don't know what you want to achieve, but believe me or not, most especially in this digital era, you're gonna face a lot of rejection. Yes, it's real. Rejection is real. It is painful. But the only way for us to overcome it is when we focus on the positive side of it instead of focusing on the negative side of it. Let me give you an example. All of us are born differently. We grew up differently. We are influenced differently. And we come into this world with different personalities and different skills, different talents. Let me assume you are born in New York. Now, if you're born in New York, a person who is born in the slums of India or a person who is born in the slums of Africa will look at you like, oh, she's already made it. But believe me, there are so many people who are failures in New York. And there are so many people who are winners or who are champions in India or in Africa. So we don't choose where we are born. We just come into the world. So if we choose to focus on the negative part of rejection instead of focusing on the positive part of rejection, because when you are rejected, you get frustrated in the first place. But if you think about it critically, then rejection becomes the fuel for you to keep chasing your dreams, for you to keep chasing those wildest dream of yours, to make sure that you get on top of those mountains you are facing. If you apply to the big school, and this school maybe has 50,000 students, or they have over 100,000 students, and then you take it personal because they didn't accept you in that big school. When I say big school, I may be meaning Harvard, Princeton, UMass, Southern California, these big schools. And probably the admission office is getting thousands and thousands of applications, and you are just a number. So if you take it personal and you get frustrated, this could affect your mental health. This could affect your well-being. But why don't you choose to focus on what you can do to avoid rejection in the next application? Maybe you have to take the smaller school. You have to go to the school which is a little bit smaller, and you work your way up until you get into the big schools. I'll give you another example about there is what is his name? Collins Kaepernick. He is a former NFL player. He applied to so many schools. He tried a lot of schools, but he encountered a lot of rejections. Nobody could take him because of the way he grew up, because of how his body looked like. But with perseverance, he managed to get into one of the best schools, and yes, he became one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. So the power of rejection gives us a chance to work on our talents, to work on our skills, to prove to those people who doubted us in the first place. So when you have that rejection letter, maybe there is somebody you like, you want this lady to be your fiance and she rejects you, don't take it personal, my friend. Rejection is common. Just work on yourself. Maybe you have to work on your body, your physique, you have to work on your finances, you have to work on your mental understanding. So the power of rejection is very, very profound in order for us to move to the next level. I think that's it. If you have anything you have to tell me about rejection, I'll be very glad to see in the comment section. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Thank you very much.